Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. The next step in Hilton Head's future connections with the mainland turn into a 5.5-hour marathon discussion, sometimes heated before an overflow crowd of at least 150 people at Hilton Head's town hall on Monday night. The town is still debating what to do about new bridges to the island, almost 10 years after the Mackey Creek Bridge eastbound was deemed deficient by the state. Unfortunately, there is still no clear answer as to what comes next. Now, town consultants spent hours explaining their preferred option, which is also Beaufort County's, to build a single 6-lane bridge from the base of the Bluffton Parkway flyover on the mainland over Pinckney Island, touching Hilton Head Island near Mariners Cove, then running the 6 lanes all the way to Spanish Wells on its current footprint through the Stony neighborhood. Now, consultants still haven't finished their assessment of the project, and approval from town council might not come at a currently scheduled meeting on this Thursday. Nearly 20 speakers waited 4.5 hours to give their opinions, ranging from scrapping the whole idea to just fixing the current bridges, not adding any lanes, to delaying the project further. Well, you've no doubt heard about people paying their debt to society. 69-year-old Patricia Buttville has done that to her neighbors and won't do any jail time for embezzling over $200,000 from the Broad Point POA, paying most of the money she'd stolen back after it was found missing last summer, and a new $22,000 that had been found missing last winter. She still faces 3 months of probation, but no time in the slammer for stealing the money in small amounts between December of 2018 and her original arrest last summer. One of the 3 big building projects planned by developer Dick Stewart in the historic section of downtown Beaufort is still on, but the 2 others have now been backburnered. Stewart has told the Island Packet that while he is still moving forward on the Charles Street apartment complex downtown, his plans for a hotel and parking garage are being delayed because of spiking construction and financing costs, and back and forth lawsuits between Stewart and fellow downtown property owner Graham Trask and the historic Beaufort Foundation. And finally, a Columbia man who received nearly $500,000 in COVID relief funds, only to spend a chunk of it to pay off his car and motorcycle, faces a potential 20 years in a federal prison, a $250,000 fine, and forced to pay restitution. 51-year-old Michael Bowers has pled guilty to fraud in front of a federal court. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on your screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and check us out on YouTube and our website at WHHI-TV.com. And if you have a news story, a news tip, you can email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now let's check out sports with Justin Jarrett. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. And it's time to celebrate another championship team from the Lowco. The Hilton Head 10-and-under Minors All-Stars wrapped up a dominant run through the District 8 tournament with a 7-0 win over Bluffton last night at the Crossings Park. The Hilton Head Stars outscored their 3 opponents in the tournament 56-0, with their pitchers racking up 20 strikeouts against only 3 walks. That's winning baseball. They'll take the show on the road to Midland for the state tournament starting July 6th. They joined the island's 8-and-under squad in the state tourney, and Coach Brian Thompson joined us last night on the LowcoSports Lowdown to reflect on his team's run thus far. The 12-and-under All-Stars began their journey last night at Burton Wells Complex, with Beaufort knocking off Colleton County and Hilton Head taking down Bluffton on the baseball diamond, while Bluffton took the first of the best-of-3 set with Beaufort on the softball diamond. They're back at it at 6 p.m. tonight in Beaufort. And the Beaufort Junior Golf Association teed it up at Secession Golf Club on Monday, with 3 locals winning their age divisions. Congrats to James Denton, Andrew Hollingsworth, and Liza Ray Sherbert for keeping the hardware at home. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thank you, Justin. And now, Maria, will you give us the forecast?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we see quite a bit of showers throughout the rest of this week, but the temperatures are supposed to be staying in the upper 80s and into the 90s. So taking a look at Wednesday, it's to be partly cloudy, breezy, and humid with a passing shower in the afternoon and then another thunderstorm later in the evening. Hilton is going to have a high 84, low 75, and then Bluffton and Beaufort have a high 86 and a low 73. The sunrise for Wednesday is to be at 6:16 and sunset to be at 8:32. Taking a look at the tides, high tides to be at 7:42 a.m. and low tides to be at 3 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week and into the weekend, Thursday is to be sunny to partly cloudy with scattered showers throughout the afternoon and going into the evening. Highs in the mid-80s, lows in the 70s. Then come Friday, it's to be sunny to partly cloudy again, and then we're going to have a passing shower later in the evening. Highs are going to be in the upper 80s, lows in the 70s. And then come Saturday, it's going to start cloudy, but the sun should be coming out by the afternoon, and it's going to stay clear into the evening. Highs will be in the 90s, lows in the 70s. That's it for your low country crawl space weather. Let's head it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, Alex Brown will join us. As you know, he is on Hilton Head Town Council, and he will give us his perspective of the big meeting that happened on Monday night. Stay tuned.